Hi, my name is Robert C. Ayala, and I believe that people should always come first and that people should be before profits. People before profits. I have one question today. Only one question. I would like to know why Republican Governor Ron DeSantis hates everyone. He hates black people. He completely diluted the district. There's only one district in Florida that was predominantly black. He took it away. He has reshaped the Florida courts to be a Republican conservative. And he says that he could foresee a 7-2 conservative majority of the Supreme Court if the next president is in office for 8 years. Man, I don't get this. I don't get this whether you're on the left. I don't get this if you're on the right. But the law is supposed to be equal. It is supposed to be blind. It is not supposed to make a distinction of your race, your creed, your sex, your origin, or what your belief structures are. The law should be principled to help the public maintain a civil society and a rational society. And when you stack the courts, whether it's stacking them to the right or stacking to the left, what you're doing is you're absolving the rights granted to people in the Constitution. The Constitution is an instrument for the government not to repress on my rights. So it shouldn't really matter whether the judge is conservative or liberal or has this viewpoint one way or another, because the justices should be following the law. But I think we all know that's not the case anymore. If I don't like your side, I come find a law that penalizes your side. If I don't like the other side, I go find a law that arrests the guy on the other side while ignoring the same conduct on my side. So, Ron, why do you hate Americans? Why do you hate people who think differently than you? You got to go to Harvard. You got to go to everything in America that is the best, that is the greatest, that is afforded to the super rich and people who have wealth that is just above average. But it's not enough for you. You have to come and you want us to bow down to you. Well, my soul is already taken. All right? Nobody, no human, no man can take my soul. And I follow no man nor woman. I can only follow one. And there's nobody on the world that's worthy enough for anyone to completely follow. We can put our vote, we can put our hope in people who may lead in the direction that is most similar to us. But today, I don't even know if that's good enough. I think if we just get back to the rights enshrined in the Constitution, and we look at why we had the American Revolution, was for the freedom of religion, to believe what you want, to not have people come in and tell you, well, I believe in this, so you shouldn't be able to do that. And I always ask everybody, everybody advocating against what women can do with their body, but nobody ever talks about the men who actually help all these women get pregnant. And then nobody talks about the lives that these children have to live. So that means we have complex things in the United States that have to be solved. And we have to figure out from a very early age, in 4th, 5th, 6th grade, what is responsible accountability for the citizens as a whole. I know for the last 30 years we've made it that it's only about us individually. And then the pandemic came upon us and suddenly everybody wanted to pretend that they were their brother's keeper. And it's just simply not true. Nobody's been programmed to be their brother's keeper. Because folks like Governor Ron DeSantis show you that you got to climb to the top, and it doesn't matter how you get to the top, as long as you walk all over everybody and you kick everybody as you're getting to the top. It's okay in his world. And I don't think it's okay in my world. It's not okay in my belief structure. And the world that I truly believe in, and the God that I believe in, gave everybody the right to do what they want to do. So unless you're out there, hurting somebody or murdering somebody or doing something that's just awful against somebody else, I think we should just start to get back to letting people be themselves. George Washington went back home. And so when we have all these politicians who are governor of one state, senator of this state, representative of this state, supervisor of this county, mayor of this city, maybe we need to ask, where's this tyranny? Because the tyranny that I see isn't from my everyday fellow Americans. My neighbors, my friends, they're fine. None of us are trying to be a tyranny, a dictator, or anything to anybody. We're trying to live together. And it's our politicians like Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump and even Joe Biden, because he said, if you didn't vote for him as a black person, you weren't black. And I just don't know where everybody comes up with these ideas. So, I need some help. I want to ask these people, all of them, all these high and mighty people, who are not normal people like us apparently, because normal people don't go around poking other people in the eye and telling people what to do. Normal people get up every day and they try to focus on their life and try to help their family, and generally the people I know try to be good souls and stewards to the people around them. But we have a political class that hates us and has disdain for us. And I might not be the guy at the top. It doesn't sound like a very fun job up there. But I want to ask the questions. And I need everyone to help me, because threats from Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump are real. They're real threats. When you stack a court 7-2, you are stacking it to walk all over the people. And short of Donald Trump, he's just stacking everything to benefit his businesses when he leaves office in 3 years. He's got all his golf courses and everything. I kind of understand. I don't know why he wants to do it, right? It's certainly not for the money, right? And it's certainly not for the power trip, anyone, because nobody gave him his credit while he was in office. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, people just want to be free. And I think if both parties just get back to, let's have people free, and what's the minimum that we need to ensure said freedom while providing a robust defense and a robust Social Security system that was promised over 70 years ago to us. Short of that, let's give people their money back. Let's put money back in your pocket where you will put it where it's best for you and your family. We cannot have a repeat of Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or any other person who wants to tell you how to live, how to dress, what to ingest, and what to purchase. My name is Robert C. Ayala, and if you want freedom and you want a different path going forward, please help me get enough numbers so that I can get on the stage and at least ask the same questions that you want to ask as well. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.